Hello everyone, and welcome to the second week of STU 101. My name is Meredith and I am your instructor for this class. I hope you had a great first week of class and that your second week is starting off great as well. For this second week of STU 101, we will be talking about getting organized and also some time management and some study skills. Getting organized in college is very important for a number of reasons. One, if you haven't realized, you are definitely on your own here. There is no one here telling you what to do, when you should do something, where you should be, when you should be there. Everything is resting on your shoulders now. Time management definitely plays into being organized, and then also study skills. How should you study? When should you study? Should you even study? What do you prefer when you study? And so we're going to take a look at that today as well. So some things that you need are the 160-hour week handout, the study skill checklist, and a student planner. You may have received a JSU student planner at orientation. If you did not, that's okay. Or if you don't have that, that's fine. Any student planner will work for this. All right, let's jump in. Time management. Like I said before, time management is super important. It's nice to think that we have all the time in the world to accomplish things that we want to. I know when I was in high school, I was extremely busy doing so many things, and I just thought, hey, when I finish high school, I'm going to have so much time to do the things I want to do when I get to college. You know, no one's going to be telling me what to do. I can go to class when I want to go to class. I can go hang out with my friends when I want to hang out with them. And that is true. But you still have to be careful with your time, planning things out, because gosh, you know, homework and projects, they can sneak up on you, and before you know it, you got a 15-page research paper due, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you are still outside playing basketball with your friends. Yeah, true story. And it's due like at 7:30 that morning, so you got to pull yourself together and write a paper in 5 hours with no sleep. So anyways, all right, let's take a look at some things. You can click on this at your own time. I just did this and it messed this whole thing up, so I had to start over. I'm not going to click on it right now, but I don't know if you're familiar with the movie Monsters, Inc., but it's just a little snippet from there, so you can look at that later. All right, so what you need now is the 168-hour week handout. What I'd like for you to do is to complete this sheet. Just monitor your time this week and think about how it compares to a 160-hour or 68-hour week. So obviously a week has 160 hours, 68 hours in it. So I do have that sheet right behind here. You can see it, but I have included it in the module for you to have a copy of it, and just kind of estimate the time that you spend on each of the following activities. Hopefully you are getting some good sleep. How much time do you take, you know, in the shower, getting ready? You know, since COVID hit, I have not been wearing makeup, so you know, it takes me no time to get ready in the morning because, you know, we get to wear these things all day everywhere we go, so what's the point of wearing makeup? So I've cut my time down. I'm in and out, you know, in like 20 minutes. How much time eating, traveling, working, activities, just kind of estimate the time, classes and lab, study time. If you come in under 168 hours a week, you're doing great. If you got more than 168 hours, we got a problem, because there's only 168 hours in a week, so something's wrong. Think about how you might need to move some time around. You know, if you are spending too much time in one area and then there's another one that needs more time, see how you can move some things around. So please complete that. All right, so with your student planner, this is so important. With your planner, I want you to take it out, and for the months of January and February, just for the purpose of the assignment, I want you to go ahead and write down what you have going on for January and February. This can be your assignments for your classes, your exams, projects, study time, anything personal that you've got going on, doctor's appointments, if you play a sport and you've got practices or games, anyone's birthday, anything you can think of that needs to go in that planner, write it down. So you don't forget. I have a planner. Mine is somewhere. I think I've already packed it up. We're moving. My office is moving to the library. I think I've already put it in a box. But, you know, for me, I color code. Everyone makes fun of me, but my work things are in red because, hello, JSU, go Gamecocks. My bills that I have to pay are in orange. My church activities are in purple. My personal things are in pink because that's like my favorite color. My dog, anything that has to do with my dog because she is my child, her things are in like a lime green color because it matches all her stuff. So I color coordinate my calendar with different activities. But yes, please write down everything for the month of January and February. And I hope you'll go ahead and do March, April, and May as well. All right, study skills. So talking about study skills, think about how you studied in high school. Did you study at all? Did you have to study a lot or just kind of sort of? For me, I had to study in high school. I had to study in college. I had to come to tutoring in college. If it wasn't for tutoring, I would not have made it through my math classes, through my chemistry classes. I would not have made it. I had to come to tutoring. So some people in my high school, you know, they slept in class and they made straight 100s on tests. I was like, what kind of freak are you? Like, that's not fair. But have you seen a difference in the way you study in high school and the way that you are having to study in college? Or is it the same? Do you think you're going to have to study harder in college than you did in high school? Is everything the same? Is it different? Are your classes different than how they were in high school? Or is it absolutely the same? Is just the overall college experience, is it the same as it was when you were in high school? Or is it totally different? So just think about those things. All right, so there is a study skill checklist that I would like for you to complete, and we're going to take a look at that. All right, my ideal study environment. Sometimes we just don't really think about where or when we need to study or how we need to study. We just open up our book and we're like, all right, I'm here, let's just get it over with. But this just kind of asks some questions about how you need to study, how you prefer to study. Like one, how do you best receive information? Orally? Do you like to hear someone speak and tell you what you need to know? Or would you rather read it? Maybe it's a combination of both. In the classroom, what do you do? Do you concentrate on taking notes all the time? Or do you just sit and listen? Do you like sitting up front? Do you like sitting in the back? Or do you need to sit by a window or a door? For me personally, I had to sit near a door. I feel trapped in a lot of times. I don't like being enclosed in spaces. So for me, I had to sit by the door. I was paying full attention to the instructor, but if I could not get a seat by the door, like that first or second seat by the door, I could not pay attention. So for me, that's where I had to sit. So just take a look at that and just seeing, it is interesting to see how people do study and what their ideal study environment is. All right, ways to improve study habits. 1, attend class. Go to class. I know with COVID-19, this has just been an absolute crazy time. But if your class is in person, go to class. If your class is blended or hybrid, but they meet online, do your best to, log on and pay attention and participate. 2, know your instructor. This is so different than high school. When you were in high school, you saw your teachers like every day. You might have had the same teacher like in 9th and 10th, possibly 11th and 12th grade. You knew them. You probably saw them like at Walmart or, at the game, or, you knew them. It's a little different in college, okay? You might see them once a week for class, or, if it's blended or online, you may not see them at all. And please don't get your feelings hurt or be offended if you happen to be in Walmart or you're at somewhere else out and you see your teacher and you wave and they're just like, okay, they have so many students and it's very hard, to remember one student, out of 200 people. So, make that effort, go up to them, introduce yourself, okay? And also when you're writing an email, don't say, hey, I need da 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 da, or hey, I have a question. Make sure you put your name in there, even though it has your email address. Put, hey, this is Meredith Crossan. I am in your STU 101 class on Thursdays. Make sure you explain it for them. That's just very polite and so helpful to them, and they will really appreciate it, and I promise they will remember you then. Schedule regular study periods. Be realistic about how long you can study. On that sheet, it asks, how long can you study? For me, personally, I can only go about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm done. I need a break. I need to go outside. I need to get me something to eat. I need to go, play with my dog. That's it. I'm out. And make sure you set a specific goal either each time you sit down to do some work or when you study. Make a goal for yourself. And really, one of the most important things, reward yourself. Don't forget to reward yourself. You have done the hard work. You've put in the time. You've put in the effort. You deserve to be rewarded, whatever you think that might be. If it's a little 25-cent, kids cone at McDonald's, go get it. And yes, those are good. I promise you. Get it dipped. It's really good. Just find something. Go to the rec center. Get some of your friends and go to the rec center and just hang out. There's so much to do there. So just find a way to reward yourself. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to have all the handouts that you need in the module. Once you complete the 168-hour and the study skill, my ideal study environment, you're just going to upload that into Canvas. When you complete January and February, writing down all your events and assignments in your planner, you can just snap a photo of that and upload that in Canvas as well. So if you have any questions, please email, call, or you can come by my office. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.